to go. And we're back. Standard. Alright. And we're going to go back to our career so I can continue the story. Let's see, so we have hell coming in next level. And then we can go on from there.
Good morning, Cutter 9346.
So we have heavy miracles now.
Today's weather report, clear and sunny, with a high of minus 270 degrees.
That's a balmy temperature. Okay, so we fixed everything up. We have no LYNX tokens to upgrade our gear. And they finally fixed this. This used to not be a thing. It used to be when you left, you'd come back and you wouldn't have a current ship. That's so nice. So we have a small javelin tanker with 18 million. 16 million for the research vessel. I think we might do the research vessel. It's a little easier to burn through. It's easier to break down too. We just have to watch for air pockets. Now, let's stick with being the most expensive ship we got. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's all about the LYNX tokens, and the more expensive ships are worth more. Well, that's the MP, not the LTs, but you know, it's the same. We're good to go. Full tethers.
How y'all holding up? I've had a question. What? Hello? You're... I can't hear you, Kaido.
Kai, try switching to another frequency, and then back again.
Can you hear me now? I hear ya. Hey, okay. I have a question. What's this administrator gonna do?
They're bean counters. Waste our time with productivity reports. Oh, they've come here before? Sure, loads of times. Profits drop, they send someone. Accidents go up, they send someone. Sometimes they just send someone to find out if they need to send someone.
Ain't a big deal, Kai.
You heard right, Paulson. I guess they're just snooping around for union stuff. Right? Yeah. Gonna be here a week, tops. These types have the attention span of a gopher. They'll move on pretty quick.
What's a gopher?
Quiet. Boy, you better come visit sometime on Mars when you're done here.
One day, we'll all go see them gophers. Whatnot. Keep that front of mind, and don't fret none. Carry on now. Weaver out.
Airlock pressurizing.
Okay. There it goes. So this one little room appears to be pressurized. Nothing else in the ship appears to be pressurized. So, easiest way to pressurize this is there anything moving in here that will hurt us? Nah, we're good. I didn't fix that, that's for sure.
Airlock depressurizing.
Alright, let's come hold the wall. Yeah, you're gonna watch a classic depressurization technique. works fine inside closed spaces. Do not do that out to general space. It will give you a bad day. You also have these when they function, which is not most of the time. Well, that wasn't expected. I only had one? Really? Okay. And you're going to the processor. Thank you.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
And you just move that into there. Easy peasy.
Salvage secured.
It's really not that hard. Clear these little ships out. It's the bigger ones you have to worry about. They're fully pressurized and there are no
Salvage accepted. Applied.
ways for pressurization other than explosive decompression,
Salvage secured.
which I hope they changed. Because that was annoying. Come on. Get in there. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now I just need to take out this top part. And it's over here. And you go straight into the hole.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Now, that takes care of the cockpit. We'll take care of the fuel cells next. Inside track, there's a lock.
Processing valuable deposit.
There's two on each side,
Transferred.
sometimes three. Just gotta give her a push. Come on, boys. Clear those C-clamps. C-clamps clear. Send it south. Gate is down, and you're good. Now, kill that. Kill that. And then push her out. And remember, gate is down.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Come on, baby. There we go. Goodbye. Now these inner tanks are a little more tricky. We'll deal with those later. Just start breaking apart the rest of the ship. Okay, we can't burn those. Good. Get out of my face. I just gotta check, because sometimes you need to use
Salvage
the
deposit
mines.
secured. Credits awarded.
Other times, you need to use the cutter. You want the cutter. They're easier to deal with. But the mines, if you know how to deal with them, they're not too bad. Okay, come here, big boy.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Yep. Where does the sausage link go? Oh. I know. Tell me the sausage link downstairs. Gotta send that down to the gate. Always a good idea to send those down when you have them.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
The small OJ tank's annoying, but it's lovable.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Now can we detach these? I don't know. Take a look. Okay, so those do detach right now. Later on, those will be required, and they're annoying when they do that. Right. Come on, big boy. Ship a little farther forward. Alright. Well. Get on with you. I just need to open this up real quick.
Cutter, shift clock says 5 minutes left. You know what to do. Weaver out.
Thank you.
Applying credit. Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Alright, that takes care of that. So we got the engine, we've got the
Salvage
ring array.
transferring credits.
We have a reactor that we cannot. Come on.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Get out of here easily. So. Oh wow. Okay. This is a small reactor. Not the kind of reactor I was expecting. It's only a Mark 1. I can deal with that. Let's do this for weight. Because we can remove that and make her significantly lighter. Send you to the processor.
Valuable object
Let's see
processed.
if we can get this pushed out.
Deposited.
We can push this out without damaging the reactor. And we can just pull the reactor and toss it downstairs. Oop. Thank you. The last thing I want to do is have a reactor in a position it can cause damage. Goodbye. Don't know why she hyperventilates every time she pulls a reactor though.
Credits deposited.
Because like in this case, the reactor wasn't exactly happened to pull out. But it was a little annoying. That is true. It wasn't too bad. I should take care of that. I'm not a fan of those lights, don't care. Good. That takes care of that. Those little round lights are just annoying.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Thank you. And then we'll do is take this apart.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit. Processing valuable
Easy
items.
peasy.
Credit awarded.
No problem. Then you just grab this. Flip her up.
You got about 1 minute till the yard goes dark, Cutter.
Come on, pull it up. Good to go. And then just drop her. Nice and easy. Throw it together. Keep it clean. Just chew this thing down from the back to the front. Now, it's gonna be a little harder from here. Because this next one we're gonna have to pull outside sausage lock in order to clear it. And tomorrow we'll pull those last two rings off and go from there. That's not bad. 6.8 million. Pretty good money that, right? Got about a third of the thing done. 3.8, 38%. That's not too bad. How's it going, George? What you up to tonight? Having a good evening? Glad you could join me.
Good morning, Cutter.
And now we should have
Time
Al.
to begin your workday.
Posters. I like this one. Here's the one I want. There you go. You still out there, George? Or am I not audible? Yeah. I may not be audible. Don't know. I was talking to myself, and George popped in for a minute, and then looks like he left. Oh well. I'll pop in and say hi again later.
Transferring credits.
Let's see now.
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
See, that was close. I only needed another 10 seconds. And I cleared the level 2 goal yesterday. But we do need to remove the Sarlacc. And it's gonna be a little tricky. It's actually not too bad. Because the airlock should have a release on the upper deck. There it goes. See? As an upper release, so it's not too bad. last block.
Applying credit to account.
Well, there's one underneath. Hold on. Yeah, there is. Right, so let's clear these sausage links here. Put you there, and you there, please. And that's sufficient.
Tether levels are low.
Yeah, I know.
Deposit
It's fine.
for processing.
I've got 5 tellers left. We're okay. It's more than enough tellers to clear this section of the ship. In fact, I only need... I would say... a lot less. Because they've added new parts to these. These are rings.
Processing valuable object. Credit
So
awarded.
apparently, you're supposed to be able to detach the different sections off to make it easier to move. Like this one's moving. But this one apparently doesn't want to. So what we'll do
Accepted for processing.
is, let's see,
Deposited.
it's attached somewhere. That's why. It's so much easier when they're in these little smaller pieces. It used to be a pain because they were either full rings or C rings. And that was the only way to deal with it. But with it being there, oh, I've always loved this game. Ever since I first played this game, what, about a year or so ago? I bought into this one, George,
Credit deposited.
and I have
Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
had a ball playing this one. It is probably the most casual game out there, because the only goal is to not die, not get blown up, make some money, and if you're lucky, you might get yourself out of debt. That's an F. There's no guarantee you'll get out of debt in this game. I mean, you do owe $1.2 billion when you start. It's a little bit of money. But, you know, it's a thing. The early game, though, is, how does it say, more annoying than the later game. And the reason it's more annoying is you don't have any upgrades, so you're constantly having to chase down supplies. You need air, you need fuel, you need tethers. You know, you're always needing something.
Applying credit.
Bloody bar, I was trying to, before it blew apart. That was a mistake.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Oh well.
Applying credit.
Get down there. I have to say this is one of the most unique games on the market. Because there is a specific genre to it. I mean, you do have,
Processing object.
like the mechanic games, where you have to break down and then repair.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
So you have to break down, repair, and then return a fixed object. Whether it's a car, a computer,
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
whatever. Yeah, there's even a mech mechanic, and I love that game too. But just
Salvage deposit.
having the...
Credit to account.
Don't you remember anything else except just justifying the repairs? Yeah, not even repairing, you're just tearing it down.
Salvage
It's amazing.
account credit applied.
And when you get farther into the game, there's other mechanics like being able to
Salvage deposit accepted.
repair your own ship. That is really nice. So you pick up spare parts and you repair ships. You repair your ship, and then you can go out and do things. Now that's new. That's part of Chapter 3 that was not previously released. So I don't know how that works. I was only in the closed beta. They never released how that works in the open beta. So we don't know, really. Okay. I gotta be very careful here, because the last thing you want to do is ignite those fuel tanks. That is just a bad day waiting to happen. It's just how that works. It's just a bad day waiting to happen. And it's tricky because you also have to sever these fuel tanks from the scaffold. And you'll do that.
Fire damage.
I noticed.
Maintaining a safe distance from flammable items.
Yeah. I was afraid that was gonna happen.
Valuable object.
They've changed the mechanics on how flammable things are. And
Raw material accepted.
it's gotten a lot riskier to cut in tight places.
You're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift. Keep on at it. Weaver
So,
out.
wow, I just, in the
Processing
open access beta,
credits awarded.
that wouldn't have blown up on me. But in the full game, apparently, that blew up. So, yeah, that's a thing. And that's a bad thing. Let's see, over there. What are you
Raw
over there?
material deposited. Transferring credits.
Yeah, I probably got some stuff in the wrong spots doing this, but when you're doing construction cleanup because you're screwed up, you're not really picky where it goes. And at the rate I'm going,
Object accepted.
I'm not gonna get 5 on this one.
Credits deposited.
So, yeah. We're gonna go for 4. and pray we can get 4 out of it.
Material processed. Credits deposited.
See how it's going, and see if we can get that taken care of. Yay, okay.
Warning. Low oxygen reserve.
Of course we are. Any oxygen I can see in here? No? I was doing really well and not blowing myself up. That stunk. Just means you need to try a different tactic.
Levels stabilized.
Let's try something else to get those pulled apart. Not sure how yet, though. I don't know. Maybe they made them detachable with the array, with the grapple. Maybe. Possible. But I doubt it. But it's possible. Won't know until the next time I get down there.
Assigned.
I just have to see what it looks like once we get that far. But it's okay. Just getting all this stuff put into the right bin.
Deposit accepted.
Cleanup in this game is more annoying than if you can get it to do work correctly. You got all these little bits and pieces you gotta deal with. And while sometimes it's easier to deal with the bits and pieces, most of the time it's not. Alright. Okay, let's get this thing pulled apart.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
That's gotta hatch upstairs. Well, that's good, 'cause that's with some money. Well, looks like this ring is already detached, so let's just go
Got
ahead and
60 ticks till this turkey's done, Cutter. Gobble gobble.
that's a new one.
Material accepted.
At least we got the expensive bits.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Taken care of. We got the engine, we got the reactor. We got those out before the fuel tanks blew on us. Oops. Wrong way. Get that in there. That ring moving. Come on.
Material deposited. Account credit.
See if that ring's not gonna get in there.
Processor deposit accepted.
Oh, it did. It did get in. Sweet. That's fine. We got about 4 million on that day. It's not too bad. Still got a couple million to go. Based on the values of the ships, getting out of debt
Good morning, Cutter 9346
is gonna be a lot easier than it was in the beta. Because in the beta, it felt like your debt was never going down. Even though you got to like level, what is it, level 20? Pretty easily. Your debt never felt like it was going down. In this, getting 4 and 5 million a day on these ships makes it feel like the debt's moving. You know, this is 18 million, it takes, 3 or 4 days to break down. It's not bad. You're only paying, you know, about $500,000 a day for all your equipment. So it's not too bad. Goodbye. Hey, you go down there.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Oops. Just need to break this side down. Oh, I thought that was something that needed to go away. Alright, so that's there. And then pick that out. And that one there. Let's get the top airlock. Then we just need to take these out. And we're good to go here. And that's that section. So that this unit here is completely isolated. And that is not necessarily a good thing. But it is definitely a thing that we're gonna have to worry about. Because we haven't cleared it yet.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
And because it's not cleared, there's a chance it could float away or get in the way.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Alright, so let's just get this moving, get all of its bits.
Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
It's not a big deal. It's pretty easy to deal with. Take that out there. There's no one over here.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Send it down. Grab this one. And there should be one more.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
And that takes care of that. Now, if there's anything on the outside, because you gotta make sure that you don't have any more little bits like that.
Salvage
Because
deposit.
those are actually worth some money.
Account credited.
These little lights aren't worth much. They're worth like $1,000 each. Which is significant, but it's not, how should we say, profitable to worry about too much. That one there. Alright, goodbye. I'll just grab that light on the way through. Thank you.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits
Now,
awarded.
all of this, except for this little light, the one over there,
Salvage
is all of this processor, processor. What about what's on top? So what's on top of processor? Processor, okay. Good boy, go. You're such a good boy. Now get your butt in the hole. I'm not worried about the lights.
Raw material deposited.
It's moving.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Get a few more lines on there. Apparently it's just not, doesn't have enough torque. It's not enough pull strength yet to bring it in before the lines snap. It's okay, it'll get that. And we'll see. We're not gonna get 5. I think there was a few lights in there too, which will probably break us from getting 5. That's already broken.
Credits deposited.
Okay, now it's gonna break down. Count each piece, count each part. Both the positives and the negatives.
Salvage goal
Okay, so there is bits missing. We have bits that are not accounted for. High up furnace parts. Oh, it's a ship. Where are you?
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
I know. And the unaccounted for stuff I got blown away in the explosion. And it can't be accounted for because it's outside of where we can see. So that is our first challenge of the day. Took 3 shifts to break it down. We got out of the 15 million, we got 87% salvage. That's not too bad. There's only a couple 100,000 left, which we're not worried about. And we lost 1.3 million. That's actually really good. Considering I blew up part of the ship.
Hello Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
We're at 90 though, so... let's do the heat thing. And we'll do the range. Tethers. Strength, definitely. I can't tether range. We can do repair. That is helpful. And we'll pick a new ship. Okay, so new ship. 1.17 million. It's not one of those tankers. Looks like the most expensive ship's gonna be that tanker. Alright, we'll do the tanker. We'll try this again. We'll see what this one looks like. Maybe this time we won't blow ourselves up. Alright, so let's get rid of the sensor arrays in the front. Because that's going to be a nice quick payday. We don't have to worry about pressurization. We don't have to worry about anything like that. We just have to take out the sensors. So we just take it down to the barge. And then take you to the jack. And once it clears the front, break the tether, take it down. And use 2 tethers. These things are kind of heavy.
Tether supplies are low.
Yes. I'm not going to be using too much tethers today anyway. But stop right here at the jack. I'll go ahead and pick it up. It's a good idea.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
And honestly, the price of the tethers and the stuff is, you might as well just fill it up into there.
Confirmed. Applying credit.
There's no point in not filling up your air when you fill up your tethers or anything else. Okay, so this one has no fuel? Check for air. Oh. This. Alright, remember I mentioned that it was gonna be tough when we started getting these air pockets. Yep. So this one's problem is pressurization, not fuel. Alright, so the thruster compartment is
Credit
pressurized.
to account.
The engine room is not pressurized. The airlock is not pressurized. Alright, so there might actually be a depressurization module inside. Yeah, there's a pressurization module in this room. Let's go ahead and close this door.
Airlock pressurizing.
And we'll pressurize this room
Air pressure level increasing.
and see if there's one up here. 'Cause there might be. No. I got an engine, I got a reactor. I've got no pressurization modules. So this room and that room. So the question I have is, can you depressurize a room with a breach? Let's find out. No. It doesn't want to do that. Of course it doesn't. Why would it?
Airlock depressurizing.
They never did let us fix that problem of how to depressurize a room safely. Alright, well, there's no actual debris floating in here, so this is, how should we say, not the safest way to depressurize a room. But if you want to go for flash, it certainly works.
Critical helmet damage.
Oh!
Deploy
see if I can make it. Or if I'm cloning. I'm cloning.
Biotelemetry readings flatlining. Please power cycle your sensor array.
There goes a clone. I noticed.
All right. Breathe. You okay? Got yourself good there. Don't sweat it. Happens to the best of us. Always good to review your spare replacement form. See how you can avoid future mishaps. Too many
Future
spares
mishaps.
will rack up the debt, and that's how they get you. Okay, let's get back to work.
Alright, so let's get this reactor. Bloody bugger! That came in fast.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh my goodness, that came in really fast. Oh my goodness. They definitely stepped up the,
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
the ways to get killed in this game. Yes,
Salvage
okay.
accepted. Credit applied.
So apparently... Oh, I see. Remember I cut that swath off? What killed me was this room breaching. That's what killed me. Was this room breached. And I was holding on to that when I blew out. I blew out the panels on the sides and everything else. Alright, well, that's all. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just break this down. And we can break it down relatively quickly now. Because you've already basically blown a hole in the side of the ship.
Applying credit.
Jeez. Yeah, let's go that way. Oh. Yep, you go that way and you go with him. And you can come on around. Actually, you go that way and you just come this way. Yeah, come on.
Processing valuable object. Credit.
There you go. Get your butt over there. Well, you're so useful. That's positive.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Well, let's see if we can...
Cutter, your gear's getting low. It's gonna start fighting you if you don't head back to the hab and make some repairs.
You're fine.
Cutter, ship's got about 5 minutes left in her. Let's make them count. Leave her out.
Oh, come on. Come on. Great. I know. Gotta get this thing off the... Alright, so...
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Can we... Come on. There it goes. There it goes. Now to go in.
Deposit accepted for
That's always a tricky thing to do. Because it's easy to get caught up and you end up having to get a new club. If you don't do it right.
salvage registered. Transferring credit.
I've done that a couple of times. Shoot, I even processed a whole ship at once. That's on record. Even the developers were impressed when I pulled that one off. Got a whole ship to go right on into the processor at once.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Developer wasn't sure how I pulled that off. But I managed to.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Alright, let's just take this whole side out. And this will be easy to deposit.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Salvage
Yeah, I know.
credits transferred. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
There we go. I can't do any more. I gotta get some more. Get some air.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Yeah, I know.
Are available for purchase at the master jack.
It's not a big deal. I can just go to the jack and we're good.
Oxygen supplies are critical.
Not a problem.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Let's go ahead and fix everything up here.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire.
I know. I
this
couldn't.
shift.
I didn't have. 60 seconds left of air. Oops. I meant to open that first. Well,
Salvage deposit secured.
this is gonna be fun. You see a chance of blowing this one apart too. Okay. Now let's get rid of the components that are not.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Going to the... There we go. Oops, I think the lights... Let's try the lights too. Not bad, I got almost 40% that time. Almost 40%.
New certification level attained. License level increased.
Alright, so now I should have the story with Hal showing up. It took me an hour to get here.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy this inspirational
And we have a new ship.
The last 10% of a job takes as much energy as the first 90%, which is why it's
Let's rust
important to
about.
always give 110%.
Okay, this has got quasar engines, which are entertaining, to say the least. We have not done quasar engines on the stream.
I'm mighty impressed by you. Remind me of me when I started. All bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Hey, Weaver.
Had big dreams of hitting the rails back then. Bought myself one of them classic armadillo rigs. Named the old girl Beulah, after my mother. Told you about my bad revive a while back. Another case of me and technology not getting on, I guess. Bottom line is, this body just ain't fit for flying no more. So, I want to give Beulah to you, Cutter. She ain't in the best of shape, but she'll do good by you. Hell, even a few places around the village that'll fit her out for gate travel, if you're so inclined. Anyway, that's it. She'll do more for you than me now. I'm just happy she's gonna be with somebody that truly appreciates her. We were out.
So we got Beulah. Now, if we go to the window, I think that's where you can see Beulah at. Once she's been docked with you. I don't know if that's this level or the next level that they show.
Morning, crew.
There we go.
Let's hit them salvage goals.
Yeah, hey, Weaver, do you know when this administrator gets here?
Should be here any day now. But remember, no need to worry.
Thanks.
Kai, you good?
Yeah, just nervous, you know. I
So
guess
do we have an airlock here?
Whoa, slow down there.
they always let go of the screw-ups first, right?
We all screw up, Kai.
Just work careful. Avoid any major accidents. You'll be golden.
Yeah. I just need to keep my head down.
Avoid the major accidents. Got it. Well, that wasn't what I was expecting. Alright, well, take that side out and we'll just tear down the cockpit. Jeez. Thank you.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Now, we just quickly
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
that. Get in there.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Alright, so that's our second goal. That's our 40% goal.
Object processed.
Now we
Transferring credit.
just need to finish the last of these goals.
Salvage deposit registered.
We haven't blown anything up significant, so as long as we keep that, we'll be okay.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
That's all we need to do in order to be able to make our goals. Just don't blow anything up that we can avoid
Salvage
giving us off.
registered. Transferring credits.
We'll be good to go. Alright. So if Kai thinks he's a screw, he's almost burned one coal and burned another one.
Accepted. Credits awarded.
So this airlock does work. That works for me.
Raw material processed.
Alright, so
Credits deposited.
the outside compartment is pressurized. But the inside compartment is not pressurized. Pressurized, pressurized, pressurized. Let's see if this outside compartment has a, pressure module? Doesn't look like it. That's not a good thing. Definitely not a good thing. So who's got a pressure release valve? Anybody? Oh, nobody? Wait, here we go. So this room... Ooh, this room has the only pressure release valve. Now that's got an advantage and disadvantage. Advantage is we can decompress this room. Disadvantage is we can't decompress any other rooms. So we just have to stay away from the stuff that can blow us up. And that, for the most part, worked. Release the airlocks. I know. Computer bumped me. Okay. Now that should have everybody depressurized. Sweet. And the radio will fix itself in a minute. Alright, so now we can go back to where we were over here. Oh, I forgot to do... I always do that. So I always forget to take those front ones off. Front latches always throw me. I don't know why.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Just don't know why. Shouldn't. I know they're there. So she is a little crooked. What we can do, just take that off, and we can make it a little easier to move around. And with it being a little easier to move around, we can get it down to the salvage depot much easier. Wait, that's a barge.
Object
It's a barge plate.
credits deposited.
Glad I noticed that. I almost just sent that little bugger to the wrong bin. I mean, I gotta send these to the barge, but... I did not realize that was a whole barge set.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Those barge pits, you gotta watch out for them, because they'll sneak up on you. And you don't want to send barge equipment anywhere else, because you'll lose your money.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
I know. What it says, I got my second oxygen upgrade and I'll be fine. But until then, we gotta sit here and do this manually. So like I said, we're gonna break it down from the back to the front, only because it's a little easier that way. And with any luck, we won't have any catastrophic failures. Oh, we did have that one blowout, but the losses on that were really insignificant. So,
Welcome to
I better make sure I have a bunch of gold tits.
Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
Because I don't know how many repair kits I have. And probably everything needs to be repaired when I go back in. So what we want to do is we want to come here. Let's get you in the right direction, baby. There you go. Be a good boy. Go to the correct space, and it'll be good.
Credits deposited.
That's 5 minutes left on the clock, Cutter. 5 minutes
Well,
left.
we've paid for the shift. You haven't made as much money as I want to. But it's okay.
Salvage accepted. Credits applied.
But since these are all individual pieces, this would be easier to chunk. For the most part, you're gonna see these, they're not gonna be individuals. You're gonna see these with like containers or cargo containers or fuel cells or something. And because of that, you really have to do all of them
Applying credit.
individually like this. Thank you. Get in there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
There's that one. Got one more.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
And I just need to drop this one. And then we just need to pull these others off and we're good to go there.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Easy peasy.
Account credit applied.
Now, you just need to see, because that's furnace processor. Don't care. Ah, good. Now, let's make sure there's no leftovers in here. That's the one that's leftovers. Apparently there were some.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I hadn't quite cleared this room after the explosion. But looks like we're good to go.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
So, you're gone. Now, because we have requirement of this going to the processor and that going elsewhere. What we're going to do here is if we can line this up just right, the beam will do both for us. So the computer will register them as a single cut. And that's what you want when we're doing cuts like these. You want the computer to think they're one cut, not two. Saves you time, saves you energy. Above all,
1 minute warning, Cutter.
saves you heat.
Don't be a hero, alright?
You're not attached. Why are you not moving? It is moving, it's just really heavy. Okay. Let's get rid of this scaffold. There it goes. Now. It's okay. It's not bad. We're doing really good, all things considered. Even though we did have that one pressure explosion. We're still doing pretty good.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspiration.
Hey there, Rook. Saw that you found an old data drive while you were salvaging. Now, I'm a bit of a tech head and a history nerd, so I love these things. They're uncensored info. Sometimes it's junk, but sometimes it's gold. Either way, it's a more genuine view of the colonies than what you see on the garbage news network. I'm sending you a data recovery program. You'll see it on your HAB terminal. Soaking in solar radiation mangles up the data pretty bad, but you can usually pull 1 or 2 intact files. Hopefully it'll give you a better sense of the wider world. Warts and all. Have fun. Later, Rook.
I don't know if there's anything on the data drives that's interesting. It's good lore.
Please tell me I heard right, Rook. Weaver gave you his old armadillo? Oh, man! That's so lucky. I used to help my old man fix up beaters like that. I hear Weavers might not be in the best shape. Listen, I've got something that'll help get it ready to ride the rails. I'm transferring a diagnostic program to your terminal. Go ahead and boot it up.
Alright, so now you have the diagnostic program. And we'll do our one data recovery. And we'll recover our one file. Alright, and this one here is anger management. From Ross Miner, first found on the Hudson. And it's a nice little dialogue here, which I'll move outside of the way. And I'll let you read it. I'll just go through it one more time so you can actually read the whole thing. If you want to read it, go for it. You have an audio file, huh? Sometimes. And then we got messages. This has to do with yeah, it's got to do with the Union.
Getting data now. Amazing. Oh, old girl was used for construction at some point. Whoa. Could maybe even be kitted out for salvage running one day. This program will identify what parts you need to fix her up. Don't pay too much attention to Shippy. That thing talks way too much. You can probably find everything you need just kicking around while salvaging. Bits and pieces that LYNX doesn't care much about. Oh, you could also rip parts out of other ship components. It could ruin the salvage value, of course. Maybe don't tell Weaver if you're gonna do that. Can't wait to see what you do with this beauty. Good luck, Brooke.
So now that we have this, we have Shippy. And Shippy has a list of parts we can pick up. So electronics, pumps, filters, and so on, including the rabbit, apparently. Apparently, they want us to collect parts, too. Didn't know that. And we can rotate the ship. This is new. You know, Diligent used to rotate. But it's a nice little ship, I guess. I don't know. I've never been in it. In the early access, we got to repair the Armadillo. Because that was part of the story. But you never got to use the Armadillo, because that was reserved for Act 3. And over here...
Welcome to Vintage 9000. Thank you for your...
I forgot to repair my junk. Garbage. Yes. You are going to require more tethers. 3 or 4 at least, in order to get you moving properly. Now we'll see if it drops itself in there. It might actually do that for us. So if we go to object view, there might be, yep, there they are. See, there's some purple items hanging out. There's one right there. Where?
Looks like you got a part for the Armadillo. See if there's any more lying around in there.
Because there's going to be parts hanging out. It's just the way it works.
Salvage goal achieved.
Your
Reward.
furnace. Let's see. I think we can get you over here now. Now they've got enough of this out of the way. Yeah. Do that. Now. This ship. Back end. Front end. Side. Break that there. There it goes. For the most part, this is all processor stuff, so we just have to get in there, pull the shell apart, and try not to get hit by that. So what we'll do is take the front end apart.
Deposit accepted.
Weaken the front end so it's not as fat. Because you don't want this thing as heavy as it could be. And then take these center struts out. Take the airlock out. It's pretty easy to do. Hold on, gotta pull off. Thank you. later on when you get everything upgraded, you don't have as many issues. You don't have as many heat problems. You don't have as many damaging problems. It's just, it's, you know, more comfortable. Okay. So, that little thing wants to go to the barge. Interesting problem. There we go. And take that out. And should be good to go. So take these two out real quick. Actually, I shouldn't have to. Took the lower ones out, so I shouldn't have to take out the upper ones. I should just be able to push them in. In both cases. Hold on, that one I think is still attached to something.
Object. Applying credits to account.
Not sure about this one. Let's get that up and out of the way. Back up, back up, back up. Come on. There. Shh. Okay, get that over there. It's just getting everything straightened out. Once you get it all chopped up, it's pretty much just a matter of time. Just getting it all lined up and straightened out
Credits awarded.
and moved. That's all. So yeah, this I got this in two separate pieces, so
Object.
it's gonna
Awarded.
be a little weird going in, but get this down here. You go that way. Oh no, you go that way.
Registered. Transferring credits.
Thank you. So now we just have to worry about little things. Like this over here. Take that over that way. Take the little power node out here.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
And if you just get these things chucked in the right direction, they'll make it to the bottom.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
There. And for some reason it keeps getting pushed backwards. I'm not sure why. I'm really not sure. It's kind of odd. But it's what's happening.
Their deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Welcome to Venditron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright, so we just have to get this last few bits taken care of. We got 7 minutes, so we'll have plenty of time to finish this up. And then we're done for the day. And then tomorrow we'll continue where we left off. Trying to clean up the ship.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
There we go. Throw them down there. Take you that way. Thank you. Just need to get the little bits and bobs out of here.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
And put that on there. Now there is that one power node over here. Do you want to grab that?
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
And we'll be good to go. Almost done with 5. We just need to not blow these last few bits.
Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Yeah. There are a few items still left in here that we can salvage for shipping.
LYNX recommends avoiding high voltage power sources.
Your furnace, your furnace. I know that one computer in there that I need to pull out.
Credits awarded. Final
That's what's powering that light though.
all rewards allocated.
5 minutes left, Carter.
That's what's
How you
powering it.
use them, entirely up to you. Weaver out.
That's why we still had power in here. Alright. Alright. That thing is annoying. The jeeb is out of me. I think we actually split now. Nope. Don't care. Whatever you got, it don't matter. What? What is still connected? There's apparently one little giblet that was still connected. Be on with you.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
And we did feed our 5, so the rest of this is all just rubbish. If we can get it, great. If not, don't matter. It's just gravy at this point. Wait, there is a chair in there, and those are worth some money.
Account credited.
Strangely enough, the chairs are actually worth some decent money. Let's take care of that. Now, let's put this on. Let's see. The bits.
Material deposited.
Just need to get these things moving to the right categories.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Might as well. We got a minute or so for that finishes clearing. I mean, there it goes.
Material deposited.
There we go. I think that's it. Oh, there's some jets in there. From the shattered. System.
Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
See any more?
1 minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up.
We're just cleaning. And that takes care of that. That puts us at, what, 95% salvaged?
Valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Yeah, it's around 95%. Does this tell us? Yeah, because it's 96.8% salvaged, 3% missing, 0.3% missing, and 2.9% or 3% destroyed. That is how it should work in this game.
Warning.
Doesn't always come out that
Oxygen
way.
reserves low.
Doesn't always work out that way. Good. We didn't get to the next level. I can live with that. That's it. Today we're not playing with anything
Hello,
tomorrow.
346-52. Lynx would like to share the
When
following
we have some more
inspirational
time.
message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up
I
every morning and make it happen.
may try to use some more eccentric things. So, it's a possibility. Two more tethers. Tether strength. I think that's the best we can do. For now. Oh, we do have O2 capacity. Okay, we're gonna have to grab these. We're gonna have to grab this O2 capacity. We really need that. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you for dropping in. We'll continue this again tomorrow. Our normal live stream for the weekend, and we're just gonna keep on going through our Shipbreaker weekend. Have a good night.